today will be presenting the results of the survey.
So we're up at the Assembly today to discuss the devastating impact that the loss of core grant funding will have on children and families in Northern Ireland. We know from the recent results of our survey that organisations delivering services to vulnerable groups in our society will be impacted by the loss of the core grant. It's clear now, evidence suggests that services will be reduced this year. Some organisations will collapse and there will be direct harm to people and communities. So we're asking all parties to urgently engage with the Department of Health to seek a solution and to prioritise the allocation of resources to the core grant scheme this year and beyond.
So I would work with a lot of organisations that are in receipt of the core grant fund and would visit them on a regular occasion, and I can see the huge benefits that they bring to the people that they work with, their families and the wider community. It is absolutely vital that this funding is preserved and even enhanced in many ways, because they're filling the gaps where there are failures within our health and social care sector at the minute. So look, it is a travesty that we're here at the minute in terms of political impasse, but it is so important that we get the funding restored and give confidence to the community of voluntary organisations so that they can take forward their work.
Why not get active? Because we see the impact of what
This funding needs to be restored. We've already seen the disproportion of the loss of this funding to the most vulnerable in our society and disabled people, and this needs to really stop. We need to be helping everybody and we need to be working together.
In terms of supporting our most vulnerable children and young people, I wanted to pick up.
The core grant is crucial to the fabric of the community and voluntary sector in terms of the support that we can provide directly to vulnerable children and young people. It is crucial that the core grant is restored and that the community and voluntary sector are valued for what we provide for the community here.
Relevant to the sector, and I don't know whether that was taken into account in terms of your evidence base.
So these funding cuts are being felt right across the sector, but unfortunately it's the vulnerable in our communities that are being impacted most. And the folly of these cuts is that if you stop providing people with a bit of support, their need only increases, and then that puts further pressure on our statutory services. So we're trying to make representations to the department to make sure that they can see the value of this work on the ground and the help that it delivers in the community.
So I know that the department issued their consultation of the voluntary impact assessment.
Can I also just ask, why do you
The community and voluntary sector is really important to the delivery of services for children and young people. If we cut the core grant to those community and voluntary sector organisations, then we risk losing those. And as the Permanent Secretary said today, without any uplift in the statutory service provision. And it is an unsustainable position and one that is not in the long-term interests of children and young people in Northern Ireland.